Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here. And today it's a little show and tell. Now, what is this? Obviously, it's something from Arteza, but I think I've already showed you guys this. This is my 60 pack of Arteza markers. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? Now, I'm pretty sure I've already showed you guys this, and if I have, I will link them in the eye up above. But today, we're not here for this. We're not here for the 60 set. I went and purchased the 120 set of Arteza markers. So I want to show you those today. So here it is. It's a biggin, okay? It's huge. It's just like the 60 set, but with obviously 60 more colors. It also comes with the strap. You have the nice clips on the top that are nice and sturdy so that you don't lose markers or they don't fall out. I've had these for a while, so I've been kind of using them, but nice Velcro. When you open it up, there are your 120. Well, actually, it's 120 plus because this back row was empty, and I added in some of my favorite skin tone markers into it. But as you can see, the colors go from black to gray. There's some reds and pinks, reds to orange and yellow, greens to orange, blue to purple, brown to purple here. You have whites, and you have a colorless blender that does come with it, and it's lighter grays, and then my skin tones are in the back. They usually leave you about 26 slots open so that if you wanted to add more markers, you can, so I love that. The other option I love is the breakaway sides. So you can break it away if, you know, this is just, you know, you want to see what marker you're looking at or looking for. You can break it away like that so you can open it up and see each marker individually. So that's them there all in their glory. The other part that I like about this is that if, say, you're just working with these middle colors here, but you don't want the whole case in your way, you just break it apart from the middle. Nice Velcro to hold it in place. You can get rid of this part if you're not using those colors. And boom, you have just that middle section to work with in case, you know, you're in a, you don't have a lot of space to work with, which is usually my case most of the time. So to put them back in is real simple. You just line it up and boom, put it back on there. It's right back in there. And then, of course, you can always, when you're done with them, close them back up by Velcroing the sides. Just like that, and boom. All right, so, of course, this is going to have a little bit more of a color selection. There are people that don't like having this much options whenever it comes to coloring. If you are one of those people that have a hard time trying to find colors, I would suggest going with the 60 pack. If you're one of those people that likes to go all out and you want all the colors, go with the 120 pack. It's really nice. I actually got this on sale. It was like 90 bucks. But right now, I believe it's back up to 118. If you want to get your set, please do remember that I am an affiliate with Arteza. You can use my code Crochet and Coffee 1. Sorry, they just gave me a new code. Crochet and Coffee 1, and that will get you 10% off your purchase. You can also use the affiliate links listed down below. Now, do keep in mind that if you use the links and or the code, I do make a small commission off your sale, which is greatly appreciated to help fund my channel. So let's work with some grayscale with these markers, shall we? Now, when I have more time, I will do, probably next week, I will go into exactly how to do a grayscale image with marker. But for right now, let's go into the Alina Lasviera book because you guys know that's my favorite. We're not going to talk about that or that one. Because it just has like the really nice, simple designs in it. So we're going to find a page here. And just like with color pencil, when you're coloring grayscale pictures, it's dark colors on dark colors, light colors on light colors. So first we got to pick out a scheme. So we're going to pick out a scheme color for the dress. And it's just a simple dress. I think I want to make the flowers like a, I want to do like a dark pink here and a light pink at top. So we have hot pink. I also have swatched these. Yeah, you're probably like, what? Yeah, I swatched all 120 of these. So there's my Copic, my Ohuhu. All 120 Arteza markers have been swatched. So yeah. So I know what each one of them looks like, and then it stops at a certain part and goes into twine markers and stuff. But so let's see. Hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink's right there. Is that the... Nope, it's over here. It's gonna be... Where's the hot pink? There it is. Boom. So hot pink. If you look at the hot pink there and on the tip there, I'd say they're true to color. So we got the hot pink, which is a darker pink. We're going to go for a light pink, which is, let's go fluorescent pink. Let's see, can I find my fluorescent pink? Fluorescent pink. Color schemes. So what goes good with pink, you guys? Let's do a gray and pink dress. How about that? Because there are a couple of gray colors in here that I really, really like. So let's see. Ocean blue or powder blue? No, I said gray. No, I don't want to go. So this is what I'm looking at because again, it helps me figure out which one I'm going for. I think I like the ocean blue. I think I like the ocean blue for this project, and then we'll go for a powder blue for the light spots. So yeah. So let's get started, shall we? And of course, I'm going to lay down my light color first. So we're going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to be brave, okay? This may or may not work. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to use my chisel tip. Now, why I say that is because a lot of the times you'll get like the wet marks from the chisel tip if you don't move fast enough, or if you let it sit in one spot and it ends up like drying quickly. So I try to do it as fast as I can. The problem is it's a long dress. You don't want to rush through your pictures. Like, that's not going to give you good results. So like, I'm going to be brave here and open up this section too. All right, so now we got to figure out a color for the top, which I'm thinking a peaches and cream. So let's look it up in the book here after I stop dropping markers on the floor. Peaches and cream. We're going to give that some time to dry because, as you can see, it's not dried yet. Peaches and cream. Would it be here? I see peach, but I don't see peaches and cream yet. So I'm marking in the book where twi markers start. So, because they're Arteza twi markers, I just put them in there with it. But where is my peaches and cream? See porcelain? There it is, peaches and cream. So I think that color will go good. So we're gonna do the top in the peaches and cream color. Yeah, we can use the chisel. All right, so we got the color for the dress. Now, my original colors are not gonna work here. I don't want anything that bright on the dress. That's a little extra. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a gray to highlight some of these darker areas. And as you can see, it's still drying. So let's see. Another reason why it's great to swatch your colors. And I don't want to go too gray. So I think a cloudy gray will do good. So we're gonna try to find cloudy gray, which I love the names for these things. You got army gray and cloudy gray and charcoal gray and lava gray, smoke, storm, green, dolphin. Let's see, cloudy. There it is, cloudy gray. And then what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna highlight some of these areas here. Kind of bring it out a little bit. And again, it's gonna look darker at first when you put it on the page, but after a few minutes the color will die down and it won't be so dark. So you gotta give it time to dry. Obviously with a wet medium it's going to take a little bit longer to do something like this because you got to wait for it to dry to see the true result of it. And that gray is just going to give it a little bit of depth. Alright, so while that's all drying, I want to go with bright colors. So macaroon pink. And once I see that one, I see peach, peaches and cream. Watermelon. I don't want to go watermelon pink. That's too, well, we can try watermelon pink. So I want it to be darker than the top of the dress, but not too dark. Aurora pink would be nice. Aurora pink. So we have a light and a dark color. So we have Aurora pink and bubblegum pink. Or watermelon pink, I'm sorry. So the lighter one is watermelon. And then I'm going to go in on the dark spots with this one. And then I'm going to go in with a cloudy gray to accent some of these areas here in the dark. Kind of just give it more of a lifelike look to it. Just like I'm going to do for these down here. Very lightly outline this particular flower down here. Kind of give it a little bit of a shadow on the dress. And then for those little spots where the color goes outside the lines, like right here, the colorless blender, when I first thought about the colorless blender, I thought it blended colors. No. The colorless blender pushes colors. So you see how it's outside the lines here? I'm just going to push that up back to where it belongs. So I'm pushing it back up to the dress. Like right here, I'm going to push that color back into the rose. And then when those areas dry, the color will be there. Now do keep in mind that all markers should be stored on their sides. If not, you're going to get quite the surprise when you go back to use them, I'm just saying. So yeah, so you can see down here at the bottom, putting those dark lines in there with the Everblends, and because they're Everblend markers, they essentially blend themselves. So it gives it a little bit more depth, makes it look a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna take, I use the blue for the dress. Ocean blue. Ocean blue? I'm not going to take the chisel tip to it. I'm going to take the brush tip to it. Sometimes when I go out of the lines, I will trace the image with another color. Then I'm going to come up here, trace. It just gives it a neater edge when I trace, and I'm not touching it to the paper too hard because I don't want it to super bleed out, because sometimes certain markers can be super juicy. So essentially I'm just lightly tapping the edge of the design. And then it's drying. This is the powder blue. And it did leave a little bit of a wet spot here. And I don't want to go over it because then I have to layer the whole thing all over again. But yeah. So those are the Everblend 120 Arteza markers. They are freaking fantabulous. Nice little picture for you guys. You know, color a little something for you. I will link the fashion book because I seem to be using that a lot more nowadays. But yes, that is what all you get in the 120 set. Remember, this back row and a couple of ones on the side here, I added myself because, again, I've had this for a while, but every time I tried to make a video, it just wasn't turning out right. So I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel and like to subscribe to see more random videos just like this one, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, I'm going to try to put these markers back in this case. And one more, which, where does it go? Where does it go? I guess it's going right there for now. Oh, that's why you're supposed to come over here. You're going over there. They're all kind of cattywampus. Again, I will link this down below with my affiliate link. Again, do keep in mind that if you do use my affiliate code and my link, I will make a small commission off the sale, which is greatly appreciated to help fund my channel. So thank you so very much for watching. And again, I'm going to do like I always do and try to remind you to always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.